blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
Second bad, but somebody got to do it. Come on, put him on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Tua gonna give this to Wright. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And third down coming up. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
All play action, it's Tua. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Down, here's Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Coverage there. Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Through the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will soar. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Eskridge on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Head up. This is right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Tua gonna throw. This one complete to Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Tua now on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A give here to Wright. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd and 2. Jungle Bailoa. Open man, left side. He's got it. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
That's good.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On first down, a run for Wright. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Milton Williams. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. 37-yard
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's complete to Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butez. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Patriot first down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Throw again is May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's to the left side and taken in by Dibb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And just hopes to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out in front, 13-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Yeah. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one caught by Waller. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Back on the ground and back to right. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third, they need 8.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
New England going to take their second time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
27-yard line.
Here's 2. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Fourth down and less than a yard.
20 TX. Wide.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Digs on the reception. And he's gonna have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Patriot first down.
Here's May. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
And it's third down.
May to the air once more. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Patriots tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. Here's a short one to Hooper. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw now, May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
A shotgun snap to Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. Huff running there in the right lane. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, this is right. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Now, Tagovailoa on third and goal. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Keon White. is a drop bomb, and it's going to set up 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Dolphins are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The throw is made. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He's got it at the 7. And he will score! Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Pats will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll run with right. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
The tackle by Keon White. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Tua. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Tunga Vailoa. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
A pistol set with Tunga Vailoa. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
All right, go ahead, go. 21G, 21G. Ready.
Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now is May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down?
Oh, the ball comes out. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Go ahead.
On first and 10, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is May. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Laying out, and he made the snap. What a play. Set to go now on first and 10.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the
A carry here for Wright. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9.
brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Tua. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now May. He'll find the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kyle Williams. And he's going to be taken down to 37. First time they've hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on first and 10 is May. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
9 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's May. Right side and brought in by Williams.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
All right, fellas.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He was defended by
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This one he's got to have. And he has missed this one. No good. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory here, away from home.
Yo, 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 yo.